Hello everybody, I am back from my trip. I had been out of town for a little bit and I am now back, thankfully. Sorry if I sound a bit weird, I'm a little under the weather. I think it ain't COVID or anything. I had my test like 4 times, so I came back negative, so I'm good. But I just sound a bit weird. There's something I felt the need to talk about today. I took some time to reflect and think over the last few days. So again, forgive me not being a regular video. So take some, some world that never was footage. But there's just a couple things I wanted to talk about in this video specifically. It was mainly about the channel. So you guys probably noticed. I know there are some people who legitimately didn't notice, but we actually changed the channel name. So for a while we were not called KingdomAce, and we had just went by Ace. When I first did it, I said it was going to be something temporary, and Ace wasn't the final name I wanted to do, but I was just experimenting at the moment. I felt a strong need to separate myself from feeling like I had to focus on one thing. As you guys know, if you guys have met me through 2021, you guys might not know this, but I upload a lot of Kingdom Hearts videos. And when you upload a lot of one thing on YouTube, it starts making you feel, or the people that meet you through that thing, make you think that you have to start uploading only just this series. People are subscribing to this channel for Kingdom Hearts. Now, and I can't really blame them for that because of so much of it I give people, but there's something in me that makes me want to, show more of myself than just the Kingdom Hearts side of me, and I've done a lot of this throughout 2021. You've seen numerous Persona videos, numerous Final Fantasy videos, numerous Kingdom Hearts. I've been opening myself up, to more of my JRPG genre that I wanted to really go and show. But there's one series in particular I hadn't showed. And honestly, some of you guys watching this already know what I'm going to say, because at this point, I honestly wouldn't blame you for thinking I sound like a broken record, because I do. And that's Zelda. So, but this isn't me saying some sob story about, oh, I want to cover Zelda, it's my favorite series, and, I just feel like I can't do it or anything like that. No, this is not that. This is me saying that for real this time, I think I finally discovered what makes making Zelda videos so hard for me. Because I'm such an avid fan of Zelda, just like how you guys are big avid fans of Kingdom Hearts, when you find Kingdom Hearts videos on YouTube, just as how I find Zelda videos on YouTube, you start comparing yourself, especially in the eyes of a creator. Say if you want to start making Kingdom Hearts videos, you start having that first step is usually the hardest to take, because it's like, well, what I want to say is I kind of want to cover this same topic this person's talked about, but it's hard because I don't want to just end up literally just copying what this person says, because me and this person think exactly the same and things like that. You start comparing yourself to other creators to where it's like, I feel like if I were to talk about Kingdom Hearts, or if I was talking about Zelda, I feel like I can't separate myself from the others on this platform doing the exact same thing. And it feels like I'd be making mediocre or not as good versions of their videos. And that has been something that has been inside me for years. Anybody that has been with me, I consider my actual start with YouTube to be 2018. Those of you guys that have been with me for a very long time, though, you guys know I obviously didn't start in 2018. 2018 is just where I actually got serious about YouTube and wanted to make it a career. Everything else before that was all just me fooling around. I was in high school. I thought it was fun. Let's just go ahead and throw something up there, just having fun. But when I actually realized I have a creative drive and passion for content creation, 2018 is where I decided this is what I want to do. And that's when I took that step. However, I feel like I do want to keep doing what I'm doing. However, I do want to make the transition to a different angle of content creation. I want to start making more video essays, video analysis type things. And if you've already noticed, I have actually already started doing that. If those of you guys have seen the Under the Lens series, the titles don't say Under the Lens, but I'm transitioning to that being a sort of bread and butter type of series. However, so that series can literally be for anything, but generally it'll stick with JRPGs. So me saying all this stuff, this isn't taking away the kind of content I'm doing. JRPGs is still what I'm going to be covering on this channel. However, how I do it will change. I'm thinking about just doing the regular discussions and stuff like that, and all that stuff, keeping those to a minimum. If I do stuff like that, it'll be like because there's news or something that comes out, or something along those lines. But say if I'm doing a discussion about Breath of the Wild 2, obviously I can only really discuss so much, and I'll do anticipation type stuff for Breath of the Wild 2 because obviously the game isn't out yet. But that's what I plan on doing in that kind of scene. However, other than that, I want to go into analyzing video games, their design, the world structure, the story, everything. I want to do that. That's something that I feel the desire to do. And I know that's not exactly what everyone on this channel wants to see. And at that point, I don't know what else I can say. Honestly, I would never normally say this, but honestly, if my kind of content, I'd say try out the content. I genuinely feel like I feel like I produce good videos. So if this is something that you're going to, feel you're going to enjoy, then you have nothing to worry about. Now, if you're not too sure and you came here for something specific and you feel like you're not getting that anymore, then by all means unsubscribe. This isn't me being malicious with it or anything either, because as a viewer, you deserve to get content that you want to see. But if you're subscribed to a creator who isn't making something that you want to see, then why would you stay? That's what I completely understand. And the same thing goes for me as well. I would do the same thing. But there would be no hard feelings whatsoever. I mean, you don't need to go out of your way to tell me that you're unsubscribing, but because I feel like if I want this to be a career, I have to make this be something that I want to do. Because at the end of the day, if I just keep making videos I don't want to make, it would be no different than doing a regular job, a regular 9-to-5. So I feel like I need to make this transition. I need to make this transition now. So, but first things first for this, I do plan on doing these videos for the Kingdom Hearts series. I plan on going through every single Kingdom Hearts game all over again, playing them from start to finish, and doing complete under the lens looks at each of the games. I plan on doing retrospectives of each of those games. So they won't be reviews, but they will be retrospectives on what these games individually they accomplish. And of course, how they compare to each other. But my main goal is to dissect this specific game. So that's what I plan on doing. But I also, alongside Kingdom Hearts, my main focus will be prioritizing the Zelda series. I will be starting from Zelda 1, and every easily accessible Zelda game, I will be going through and doing that same kind of under the lens style video and doing a retrospective of each of those games. So this is going to be covering the main ones on the Zelda timeline. So if it's like the Satella view and stuff like that, that might be a little bit more difficult to actually get to, but we'll see. But this is something I really want to do for myself. If you want to support me in this endeavor, I would 100% absolutely appreciate it. If that's not something you're really into, then I appreciate you regardless. If you guys want even more and even better Kingdom Hearts videos, subscribe to my friend Prodigy XCD. He's an amazing channel and even more amazing guy. So definitely check out his stuff. If you start feeling like obviously you don't care for my content or the direction it's going. But check out my friends. They're all the lists on the channel. I recommend on the channel itself, so you guys can check all of them out. But this is something I need to do for myself. And I'm really going to take it seriously this time because, again, I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger. I'm going to be 24 by the end of this year. So if I want my life to go a certain way, then I'm going to have to do it today. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is KingdomAce, and remember my words of courage to stay strong, stay beautiful, and always look skyward.